Saturday, 10:20 p.m. Oh, it's closed.
Can't be.
Oh no. That's not good. That's fucked up, dude. Yikes. Poor Mizuki. Both parents dead in like a day and a half. Oh! Jesus. Hey, look, his left eye's gone too. He got baited. This didn't happen in the other branch, that's for sure. Yikes! Day 3 Sunday, Syokubai. Sunday, 9 a.m. police headquarters. Maybe. Poor Mizuki, dude.
You look awful. Have you been sleeping any?
No.
My best friend was murdered, boss. I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
Right, Pewter's just like, keep it cool, keep it classy. Is he gonna even have any banter for any of this shit? I can't look over at the Matryoshka. No! Tombstone. Wine bottles. He has like no banter for anything. He's devastated. The hands have stopped. Yeah, no banter for anything, dude. Feels bad. Feels bad. I need my comfy banter and flirty boss. This sucks. They're not in the mood, but I need it. It's all I have. It's all I have. Hey, I got an achievement. I clicked on everything in the room. Based. How about you? Getting any sleep?
Of course not. I've still got a mountain of work piled up, answering to the higher-ups, the press. I'm just taking a little breather.
What happened to Mizuki?
She's sleeping at the hospital. They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
Probably a good idea.
I see.
Her mother and her father. I hope she'll be okay. You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered. No way this was a suicide.
I think that's probably
and the
a
fact that
safe
his left
guess.
eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
The serial killer.
The new Cyclops killer.
What?
But Verena, I think maybe you're right. The left eye thing is being gone might be from the prototype machine. Because they did explain that, like, the machine goes through your optical canal or whatever. And you wouldn't notice it on Date.
That's the nickname that's been spreading around
It
headquarters.
seems plausible for me.
New.
Yes. Several years ago.
Pewter.
6? 6?
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually. It's all over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued.
6!
The Cyclops killer is back.
6 years ago. Is that what you were talking about, boss?
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know.
About the incident 6 years ago.
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings, to distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October. 4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
Is that Kazuichi Soda's mom? She has the same color shirt and hair as Soda does from Danganronpa.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages.
It totally
They were
is.
each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
But they did have 2 things in common.
They're all women and...
They were all young women,
Yep.
and
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
Right eyeball. Okay. That's the opposite of the new one, right? Cyclops?
a few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press. I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
Iris was missing her right eye and the
He
first
signed
time
the
we saw her
statement under
dead.
the name Cyclops, hence the name the Cyclops Killer.
The Cyclops is a
Oh, look at that
mythological
guy.
race of one-eyed giants.
Unga bunga!
According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth. Cyclopes were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
Yeah, that man got some hairy shins and forearms.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
Was Cyclops captured?
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
No, that's impossible.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women. Renju doesn't fit that profile. Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed. But Shoko and Renju...
We're missing their left eye.
The timing of the eye removal
God, that's
is
so
also
nasty.
inconsistent.
Ugh.
The original Cyclops killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed. But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
Ew, that makes it even worse.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy.
But you think it's
Maybe they're just doing things a
Sojima?
little
Is
differently
the
now.
first
Or do you
Cyclops
have
killer?
another reason?
Maybe.
I'm sorry, Date, I can't say
I
anymore.
think he mostly just wants to be left alone.
Bullshit, you can't.
It's a national secret.
How can it be a national secret?
Date, please, forget about it. I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one. The
Lies!
criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
Iva, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
I already had a look through the database while you were talking. Unfortunately, I found no relevant information. I also did not discover anything of note on the internet. Only amateur theories, all lacking credibility and evidence.
Damn it.
Boss is on her desk. She looks tired like me. And you seem troubled, Pewter.
2 murders, one right after the other.
Oh, look at his angry face.
How could I not be?
Peter, we've never seen you angry before. Why are you here anyway?
Am I not allowed to be here?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder.
Any thoughts on the culprit?
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Right. Shoko too.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer.
This is the second time
You're
you've said
missing
this,
your
buddy.
left eye, so you steal them from others. I'm kidding. Only a joke.
I'm too tired for your jokes right now, Pewter.
It's not a very good joke anyways.
Actually, you lost your eye 6 years ago, correct?
6 years ago.
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then. I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
Shooter looks surprisingly serious. Any other information, boss?
That's all we have for now.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found. Sunfish Pocket.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
I'm fine. Let's go, Aiba.
Understood.
Just have Aiba keep shooting caffeine into me. We'll be good to go. Yum.
The vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual. Did you put anything in the trunk?
I wonder what could be.
No?
What about the back seat?
Back seat? Mizuki!
Master of stealth.
Hey, watch out! Eyes forward, stupid.
Mizuki climbed up to the front seat and sat in the passenger side. The dashboard.
Why do they call it a dashboard?
Because it makes the car go faster.
Center console.
Hey, Date,
wheel.
what would happen if I grabbed the wheel and spun it super hard?
We would spend the rest of our very short time together thinking about how stupid that was.
Uh-huh. And why do they call it a tachometer?
It measures how many tacos worth of revolutions the wheels spin. Because a tortilla is round. Obviously.
Yeah, obviously, idiot.
Is this where you keep your weird stuff?
Yep.
No. But don't look.
Damn, is it that obvious? No one in the back seat now. How did you even get in here?
It wasn't locked. I just opened the door. I've been here for like 10 minutes. Why don't your doors have auto locks? I know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
You should be a little more apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
Mizuki does raise a valid point. If you are not more serious about security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
You too?
So...
You were talking to yourself again. I heard you. It's creepy. You should cut that out.
My bad. I was talking to Aiba out loud before I noticed Mizuki in the car, and that must be what she's referring to.
Mizuki is still unaware I exist?
Yeah, I know there's no reason to hide it, since she already knows about Abyss. It's just hard to explain. I won't say anything yet.
Understood. But I am ready to be introduced at any time. Just let me know when the time is right.
It's not a proposal, no need to be so formal. Shit, I said that out loud.
Date, I think you should go to the hospital.
What are you doing here?
I ditched the hospital. They're probably freaking out over there right now.
I'm taking you back.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right? Take me with you. I can help.
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
I don't know.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
Fine. But don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got it.
How are you doing?
Well, I can still talk this time. Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
Mizuki's psychological wounds have been healed by the sink.
Oof. Nice weather we're having.
If you have nothing to talk about, you don't have to say anything.
Fair enough.
You're an adult. Shouldn't you know that already? If you start talking about the weather, it means you have nothing to say.
Damn. What a brat.
She's fucking savage. Do you want to catch the suspect?
No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day. I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess? She is far more developed than her classmates. She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Sounds pretentious to me.
True. About Renju.
Hey, about Renju. Do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Shoko had a secret?
Secret. She's got a secret.
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big scam.
A Scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money. She got really rich like that.
Devilish.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes. If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
I am scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this. They must have been extraordinarily careful.
Anyway, I'm glad you're okay.
I'm not okay.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
You've always got something smart to say, huh? You're just like Renju.
Date,
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you?
He really doesn't.
This is why you're single and always will be.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Oh my god!
What are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
I am not an old creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey, you started it.
Stupid old man.
Punk-ass kid.
Oh my god, the banter is so real. Holy shit. Oh man. Sunfish pocket. Hey, look! I know that guy. I mean, it's not a guy, but I know that character. Is there anything else here? Sunfish pocket. Yowza. Dun dun. Dun dun. Would you like to play a game? Life is simply unfair. Mizuki and I walked back into Sunfish Pocket.
Oh, Detective Date. Good to see you, sir.
Hey, Kokichi.
And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's...
Yes. Please let us through. Is that a spear?
No, it's a
it
trident.
more closely resembles a harpoon of sorts. I believe this is a trident.
Any chance this was used in the murder?
No, there are no traces of blood on the trident, and no indication that Renju was stabbed.
Doesn't look like it has anything to do with the case.
Dragon's Palace pasta. 1800 yen. 1800?
Isn't that pretty average?
This is average?
That's pretty expensive. Looked inside the box. There's nothing in there. This oil drum must be some kind of interior
Capacity of
decor.
this oil drum is 200 liters. It weighs approximately 44 pounds when empty.
Let me check inside.
Oh, it's Renju's watch.
What?
There's something inside.
I stepped up to the drum.
This is the oil drum.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Let's open it.
Renju's watch.
This is... This is the wristwatch Renju always wore. No doubt about it. But how did this get here?
Has a 200 liter capacity and weighs 44 pounds empty. This is the kind of drum that has a lid. Anything else? Renju's wristwatch was inside the oil drum. Barrels made of wood. Nothing special.
The corpse was strung up near this counter.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death.
Thanks.
but no traces of that have been found in the area nor on the corpse itself. This evidence makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else. It must have been considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
What do you mean?
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds. I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure.
If you
muscle,
can't
and
find
fat.
shit, you must acquit.
Aiba, can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course.
Pretty fucking gnarly, dude.
The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine. It is a common sedative. The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high. It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
So sedatives were detected in his body. He was barely conscious before he was killed. Oops. The left eye has
This
been
case
pulled
bears
out.
similarity to Shoko's. The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
Renju and Shoko both had their left eye taken before they were killed.
The time of discovery was 10:20 p.m. You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse. The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be. A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams. There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints.
Is that everything? No? Renju's corpse was found hanging from the beam over the counter. Renju weighed about 160 pounds and he was definitely murdered somewhere else than carried here. Shit, it's still green. You can see the kitchen back there. Nothing looks suspicious. The signboard. The lights. Probably not a clue. Pictures of girls on displays. I'll go back.
What are you staring at? Creeper.
I agree.
Shut up.
Aiba, did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
What about backups?
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
RIP. No footage of the incident. This club is located on the 2nd floor of the building. We used an elevator to get here.
Aiba, can you check the operation records of this elevator?
Searching. Found it. The elevator records are sent automatically to building management. According to the record from yesterday, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the 2nd floor only once, at 8:55 p.m. The weight of the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
So the elevator only stopped on the 2nd floor once last night, 8:55 p.m. and with about 310 pounds inside. So somebody about Renju's weight. This place is up on the 2nd floor. There's nothing out the window. Oh, the neck. There are deep impressions left on his
Strangulation?
neck.
Correct. The face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat. Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him. The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Do we have an estimated TOD?
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
So Renju was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
Still not done? I'll probably have to look at the neck a second time. Be strangled from behind. Still green? What else is there? Neck, face, eye. Can't look at the hook. His beautiful hair. I don't know. I'll come back to you. What's your name?
What?
I was asking for your name.
Don't do a Yagi.
My name is Kagami.
Kagome from Inuyasha? What's your name?
It's Kagami.
What's your name?
Kagami.
What's your name?
I told you it's Kagami. I told you my name like 5 times.
What's your name? I of course remembered his name. What's your name? His name is engraved in my mind. What's your name? His name is... What's your name?
Hey, you. What's your name?
Seriously? It's Kagami. Stop bugging him, it's rude.
Excuse you? My best friend, Kagami and I are having a conversation.
Yeah, don't spoil our fun.
What?
Yeah, thanks a lot, Mizuki. Kids, right? Jesus. Any leads?
No, we didn't find anything today.
Are you getting enough rest?
No, not these past few days.
I thought so. Once this is over, get some rest, alright?
You too, Detective Date.
Another inspector. I hope he finds some clues. He's investigating something. Evidence marker. It's a little marker that's put up to track evidence at the scene. Renju's corpse was hung up by 3 wires tied to 3
Each keg has
kegs.
a capacity of 20 liters. All 3 kegs were filled, in approximately 55 pounds each.
That's 165 pounds.
I think we've checked everything we need to.
I agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to.
Like, whom? Any places you can think of I don't know about?
Well, there is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district?
As a matter of fact, I have.
Daddy used to go to a place called Marble a lot. Maybe they know something about him.
Do you want to talk to Ota?
Yeah. Oda is in here all the time. He might know something.
Damn it.
I'll call him.
Ota's phone is broken. He dropped it in a puddle.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner.
Do you want to talk to Iris?
Yeah. Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them. She used to work here too.
So she might know something.
I'll call her.
Mizuki tried calling Iris, but there's no answer. Yeah, because she turned her phone
Have any
off.
idea where she might be?
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things.
Ain't that the truth? Let's head out.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. Let's head out.
Okay.
Alright, let's do Lemniscate first. I want to save Marble for last. New.